joins the Antisocial Network.
Yeah. Mask up, stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, right.
Hi, welcome once again to YUH with Lisa, Phil, and Aaron. This week we're doing a little bit of a housekeeping thing, a subject, and we're going to be telling you about some friends of ours at Y2K-ish. Hun?
Yeah, I called this one Just Us because our guest canceled. A lot of times we'll use that opportunity to take a vacation ourselves, but in this case we
decided to do
go
something.
ahead and let it ride, see how it goes. Aaron, good to see that you're coming to us from the commander's deck in Pine Mountain Club.
That's right.
Hoping to see an appearance by your
Your,
Chewbacca.
Otto, come here. Get up here. He rolled over for belly scratch. But
Well,
Well,
he'll probably.
We'll see him.
He'll probably.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come up there at some point.
He won't let the starship go on autopilot.
Unlike our cat, who is extremely camera shy for some strange reason.
Right.
Don't know
you
why.
see his head's underneath the.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hunting.
Railing.
We're getting the back end of the dog here.
Oh,
That's okay.
It's a squirrel.
Oh shit! Yeah, we have no chance if there's a
Boulder.
squirrel, and don't let Lisa know either. So
Squirrel.
On a boulder and a neighbor driving his pickup truck away.
Oh, well, there you are.
we put a lot of effort into getting our guests on and everything, and we do a lot of preparation and everything. So we thought it would be a good opportunity just to wing it. When we first started this podcast, we didn't know if every episode would be like this, actually.
Right.
Actually, Aaron wasn't even in at the very beginning. It was just me and you.
Yep.
But we like to think things have improved exponentially since then.
I would hope so.
But there's a couple things we want to start doing for every episode, and that is starting to share some of the engagement that we get from doing this, which is normally highly rewarding, except YouTube. It can be YouTube comments can be highly offensive, but I've pretty much let that roll off of my back. Let those fly. I don't really take those to heart. Some of those are good, but for whatever reason, YouTube commenters, just let it rip. I don't know if it's the anonymity of the platform or what, but they'll take some shots at you. So sometimes I don't share those. But we are especially appreciative of the comments of the individuals who've been on our show. So I wanted to share a review from John David, author of The Bystander. He was on an episode that, Lisa, you weren't feeling well that night, so Aaron and I flew solo that night. But he said, fun podcast with Aaron and Phil. Sadly, Lisa was under the weather. I appreciate the guys having me on to talk about thriller books, movies, etc. Highly recommended. So there you go. He was a good guest. Yeah, as I recall that episode, he tried to engage us a little bit in some political discussion, and I think it would have went off into the weeds a little bit, but we kind of steered it back onto the pop culture, and we kind of reserve our comments for political cadence in that area.
Yeah, and if you're not aware, we have a second podcast called Political Cadence, in which we discuss our feelings about the current regime.
Not just our feelings. We discuss the facts.
Well, facts and how we feel about those facts. And we do have guests on occasionally. Guests are welcome. We would love to speak to more people with an opposing point of view. If you'll check our reviews, you will see that we have good comments from people with less of an agreement with us than we might, normally see. So,
except for YouTube, which seems to be crawling with maggots.
Oh, well, yeah, but we ignore that. If you don't have the courage to come on and talk, we're not going to pay attention to your words.
I think YouTube is gaining a reputation for suppressing leftist political discussion. But anyway, we'll reserve that for political cadence, I guess. We don't want to run everybody off of our fun with the show today. So
let's talk about our I don't know, Aaron, do you have Philip hit me with it about 20 minutes before the podcast.
He hit me with it about 2 minutes before the podcast. So.
Let's give Aaron a couple more minutes while we cut our promo for our friends on the Antisocial Network.
Okay.
At Y2K podcast.
Hey, if you want to take a front car roller coaster ride of all the pop culture attractions of the late 80s, 90s, and 2000s, hop on board and buckle up with Sarah and Jay on Y2K every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on the Antisocial Network. And remember, always keep your hands inside the car. Thank you, listeners.
Professionally done.
Thank you,
I know
darling.
that Sarah and Jay are going to appreciate the professional job you did today.
Yeah. Now say, never swing outside the zone.
Never swing outside the zone.
Yeah, that's Aaron's sign off for
now we can just have Lisa say it every time. Clip that.
Right. We can just clip that and insert.
Do you want me to do it a slightly different way, or are you happy with that one?
That was the one.
Do it in your Susan Waldman impersonation.
We'll do it
I don't know
live.
what that is.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's a joke. I'm putting her on the spot. She's the female announcer for the Yankees.
That's baseball, Susan.
Never swing outside the zone.
Goodness gracious, never swing outside the zone is Roger Clemens.
Oh my God, he's in Mr. Steinbrenner's booth.
Oh my God, never swing outside the zone. Okay.
Okay.
Let me
maybe
do
that's
one
the one.
more. Yeah. Let me do one more just in case, so you have some options. Okay.
Look at this guy.
In our circles.
Never swing outside the zone.
Okay, that's more of a.
I like the previous.
I was going for sexier,
Yeah.
but that didn't work. Yeah.
Lisa's more comfortable.
So you have at least 3 to choose from. I'm good. Okay.
Lisa's more comfortable in a sexual situation than she is.
Not necessarily. I'm just not fully comfortable with my ability. I do think I have an ability to do like accents and voices. I just don't practice it.
Well, especially since you don't know who we're talking about.
Right.
If we're going to be reading reviews, there's another thing we should clip.
What's
Yep.
It's from the Fish documentary, Bittersweet Motel.
Mm-hmm.
And the director brought bad reviews and asked Trey about them. And, after that, they got the whole band's in a room, and Trey walks in. They're like, "How'd it go?" And he's like, "Well, he brought bad reviews and had me read them." And Mike turns to him and goes, "You brought bad reviews?" You should just clip that. You brought bad reviews?
Yeah.
There were bad reviews?
That could
What?
play. That could play. Go ahead and send me a link to it, and I'll
find
I'll
it.
clip it out
Yeah.
there. Is that good, Trey, or is that because you told me one time you saw the customer-facing Trey, but not the backstage stoner Trey or something like that when we were talking about the documentary, the Fish documentary?
Oh, yeah. It's that documentary, the darkish one.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see that, I guess, just to get the full Trey experience, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Get that heroin Trey.
yeah, because the one I watched, he was with his mom. He was just like, completely sober.
Yeah,
it seemed.
clean Trey.
Yeah.
It's two different trays. I mean, it's the same tray, but it's two different trays.
Right.
No, yeah, totally.
So when
I
he
get what you're saying.
takes the stage, do you think he splits time between? Is he like
No, he's just sober Trey now.
Okay, good.
I've known quite a
happy
few
for him.
people who were one person before noon and someone else completely after 3 o'clock.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he got arrested and
Mm-hmm.
in jail decided to get cleaned up and decided to get the band back together.
Do you know if he stayed sober?
Seems to have.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I'm
good.
glad because I liked the Trey I saw in the documentary, and I would hate
Yeah.
to see anything bad happen to him
Mm.
because he seemed like a very creative,
Yeah.
good person. So, all right. Well, we
I
talked.
don't know if
I
you hear
love,
these birds in the background.
Yeah,
I do. It's a
absolutely. They're
wonderful,
really cool.
ASMR feature of this
Yeah.
episode.
In my meetings, they don't hear it because Zoom suppresses all the noise.
Oh no, it's perfect.
No, this is great.
It's better than the last one. Where we
What
had the
bird is
woodpecker.
that one? The really.
I don't know what
Any
that
idea?
one was. No.
Oh, okay.
Has the woodpecker drilled into your home yet?
Philip.
Oh, I heard him this morning. Brrr, brrr.
So have you put up anything to stop him, or he's not?
I bought an ultrasonic
Mm-hmm.
thing to prevent pests,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to work because it drives Otto nuts as soon as I turn it on. So I'm gonna wait till he's gone to set it up. And I don't know how I'm gonna. It's so high up. I don't have a ladder that big. I don't know how I'm gonna get up there. I gotta hire.
Maybe it's got a range. Yeah.
It says to aim it at the spot.
Oh, okay. Aim.
What if you take your stereo and you put a Gore album on and play it at 11? And see, you think that might drive it away?
Because
Might
it
drive
goes
me
to
away.
11.
That fixes your
It goes
problem
to
because you wouldn't be in the same area as the woodpecker anymore.
Now, are we talking gore or guar?
Guar.
Guar.
Okay, guar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll drive me away.
Wow, yeah, it's coming in loud and clear. That's really good. Yeah.
Not a problem. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me. But it might trigger someone with flashbacks to some kind of wilderness mishap or something. But can't please everybody.
Nope.
All right.
I heard one of
So
those birds in Nam.
right. I woke up.
Kookaburra. What is it? The Kookaburra sings.
Kookaburra sings.
Yeah. What's the song? There's a song with with Kookaburra in it. I can't remember
Is it a
the.
Disney?
Sounds pretty Australian.
It probably is.
Because I'm thinking.
I'm not gonna. I mean, it's possible. I don't think so.
Okay. I'm thinking of Zippity Doo Dah or something.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Songs of the South, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Sounds like something you'd do
Okay.
after
Okay.
you play
Here's
your
my here's my major research talent. Song with the word kookaburra in it.
This is totally worth the time we're taking.
Oh, absolutely. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Mary, Mary King of the Bush is he. Laugh kookaburra, got your life, gay your life may be.
Is that the song you're thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's this is from wordsforlife.org.uk and the National Literary Trust.
Interesting.
Okay.
What is the song?
That's it. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Things you learn.
Yeah.
Yep.
That you really didn't care about.
So we thought we'd do our guest that was supposed to come on does a podcast called 1001 Album Complaints, and his show is like a comedy show where they point out some of the defects of or some of the more humorous aspects of some very popular albums. For instance, they did Night at the Opera by Queen, where they talked about the fact it was the most expensive record produced at the time, and it was very mixed in their reaction to it, and they laughed about Brian May's like kind of big hair, stuff like that, Freddie Mercury's pretentiousness and that type of thing. Had some yucks, and I'm sure they scripted out a lot of their podcasts because there were no pauses or anything of that nature. They really did very polished podcasts. So I was looking forward to talk to him, talk about some of his techniques. But I prepared one of the things he had in his notes was that think Desert Island Discs. And there's a classic English. It wasn't a podcast at the time, a broadcast by the BBC, I guess, where they bring on celebrities that they would discuss their desert island discs. And usually, I think it was just one disc. You know, if you were stranded on an island, could never get off with one record, what would it be? So, but I thought we'd expand it up to 3 for us. Now, do we want to go in rounds, like this is my third, second, first, or we want everyone just to do their 3?
I still only have 2 in my head, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Philip or I can start. Do you want to start or shall I? Why don't we do our 3 and then or do we want to do discussion once we bring?
Well, let's do them round by round. That way we can discuss a little bit between, you know.
Okay.
So you go with your third first here.
Okay.
Liz.
I think my third would be what is the TV thing that Time Life would used to back in the 80s would put together song collections. So I'm going to say the Time Life top 100 new wave albums of the 80s.
Interesting.
Are we allowed to do that?
It's on disc.
We're going to allow it.
I mean, if you want, I can come up with a different third, but that really is it.
So that's 100 albums on one disc?
Technically, I guess, but it might be like 2 discs.
She's specifically talking about the 80s album.
We could go down to 30, the top
The new
30,
wave
because that would
80s.
fit on a disc.
But didn't you say the title was the top 100 albums?
I did, but we could change the title to the top 30 if we need it to be on one disc. Now, this would give us.
So this is
2
in a
discs.
disc that exists. This is a disc you're making up.
Well, since this is a made-up subject, I do believe that there is a top whatever new wave disc out there somewhere.
When this came up, I anticipated the
you
discussion, and I kind of went out and looked at different discs and tried to figure out which ones she's talking about. But what she's really talking about is you're sitting at home at 2 a.m. on a Friday night, and maybe
album.
A
I know the
comes
Time
on.
Life collections. Yeah. I've got a few.
Album featuring multiple top new wave songs.
Her other 2 are much more.
Mm-hmm.
For top new wave albums
They
with multiple hits, consider the Cars' debut. Talking Heads Remain in Light.
No.
The Go-Go's Pee Pee and the
So this was, I think this was inspired by
compilation album of 80s new wave.
a bracket that we're currently doing.
Okay.
That's 80s music. Let me
By
go ahead.
and large, I hate 80s music.
Yeah, me too.
Let me see how many songs there are on here. Well, this is specific. I do kind of like the new wave we've been seeing, you know.
Here's what I will say. And
Talking Heads Remain in Light. I'll go along with Siri on that.
Okay.
I will say this for Lisa. She had this in her CD collection when we got married. So it is an actual disc. It's not like a nondescript.
Yeah, we've got the soft rock one, and we've got 1 or 2 other ones.
Oh, you know
Time
what?
Life
I'm
collection.
changing it.
Okay.
I'm changing it to another album I had when we got married. It had almost 20 titles on it, and it was it was called the Gas Station album or the Gas Station cassette of I don't remember if it was album or cassette or discs, whatever, but of great driving songs.
Okay.
So basically, upbeat, peppy songs to drive to.
Okay. So let's talk about it for a second here.
But I don't remember the title.
These songs are always, the cream rises to the top. These are the big hits, top 40 usually. They're represented probably by. Well, now that you say driving songs, I have no idea what would have been on it. But if we were still talking about the 80s songs, I would. But I mean.
Right.
But.
Radar Love.
Yeah. I don't think Red Barchetta was on it.
Songs to play while driving. Okay.
All right. Let's move on to mine.
Okay.
For great road trip music.
I'm not going to have a lot of stuff to say about this. I want a freaking compilation of songs that don't piss me off.
There you go.
How's that?
So what you want is a personalized a cassette, like people would make a cassette for somebody, like a road trip cassette.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay. All right. So my number 3 is Songs from the Wood.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I've not listened to a lot of Jethro Tull since I was younger. I'm just naturally inclined to Jethro Tull. I'm kind of not, it's like,
Well,
I realize the
you
band.
have sperm.
Yeah, that's right. Lisa says only men listen to Jethro
Yeah,
Tull.
I feel like Jethro Tull was
D&D.
probably 99% male fandom.
It could be. But Songs from the Wood, I like it just because it makes me feel much better. You know what I mean? If I'm on a
Better
desert
than you could
island,
know.
better than you can dress you down from tip to toe.
She
Show
down
you
from
it.
tip to toe.
Yeah. Show me how your garden grows.
Show me how your garden grows. Hold steady as she goes. Join the chorus if you can.
I will make of you
An
better
honest
man.
man.
An honest man. Yeah, I love that album. It's I heard somebody talk about Jethro Tull as it
I need to
represented.
put the fan back in here, by the way.
My mom was into
Medieval-
Jethro Tull, so that shot Lisa's theory to hell. She had
Oh,
four
yeah.
And
songs from the
and
Wood
what
on
is the
8-track.
percentage? Okay,
Well, and
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna.
About the same
Okay.
as Rush, I'd say, or any other
Yeah.
prog rock band.
it's one of my favorite albums to listen to when we would
Percentage
skip
of
school
male
and go
versus
like play
female
frisbee
fans
golf
for
or
Jethro
do
Tull.
something, just something to
Jethro
blow off a
Tull's fan
day,
base was predominantly
especially if
male,
there was some
with estimates suggesting around
herb
85%
to
male
enhance
fans.
it. What are you
This
talking?
was common among progressive rock bands. at the
Okay,
time.
you are
Estimated
right,
fan forums
What?
and discussions.
Aaron. It is more than 1%. It's 15.
Yeah,
85% male fandom.
I heard. Yeah.
So, respect to your mother. It's not my taste.
Well,
If you
there's
see
a
me
number
at a
of bands
Jethro
like
Tull
that.
concert, it's because he wanted me to come with him.
We never saw Jethro Tull. I saw Jethro
She
Tull.
said if
multiple
you
times,
see me
but-
at one, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I would never go see Jethro Tull now, not because I have disavowed the music or anything. It's just that I'm laying down the law now. I'm not seeing acts that are of that age anymore. It's
No.
got to be. I saw Willie Nelson.
Well, that kind
That's
of
like
music,
my-
I'd see somebody that age.
Depends.
It has to be.
I've seen them in.
Well, and then
Yeah.
a lot of the concerts we haven't seen was because we weren't comfortable paying that much money.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we're a little bit cheap.
All right, Aaron, what's your
Paul
3?
Simon's gonna do another
Mhm.
mini
Another
tour,
run?
and that's gonna cost a mint.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I wouldn't go see
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Simon.
Yeah, and especially if
I
it's a
wouldn't.
mini tour. Yeah,
So
limited. They're
you got a third by
definitely it's
now,
a money
Aaron,
grab.
or are you still?
Mhm.
Well, does I don't know. With the Time Life collection, does the Grateful Dead May '77 box set count as one?
I guess if
I
you,
say
I
yes.
guess if you insist, yes, because
Yes.
we've kind of like already opened the door here for this.
That's gonna be a
Mhm.
bunch of discs and a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
I think that's fine because it's on
That's-
disc and it was sold as a unit.
Well, in general, what do you love about that collection?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, May '77 is these are all recorded on the Betty boards, recorded by engineer Betty Cantor, and it's widely regarded as the best recording. 5/8/77 is widely regarded as the best recording of a Grateful Dead show. My favorite's the day before, 5/7/77. 5/8 is Cornell, 5/7's Boston Garden. Boston Garden, it was Billy's birthday, and a lot of things were going wrong with the sound. They'd take breaks and they'd be hammering things into the drum kits. And there's during Bertha, there was a big feedback, and Jerry and Donna together went up woo after the feedback stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a fun show.
Okay.
They had good energy.
Respect.
5/77.
Okay. It sounds like we've always talked about this. We need to do a broader take on the Grateful Dead somehow, whether it's an audible or whether it's just a show talking or a series of shows. There probably have to be multiple shows to really cover all the things that you would want to talk about. I remember there was a
5/8/77. I played in the car with you, I believe.
Okay.
That's the one that I'm pretty sure that show has
Althea.
El Paso.
Oh, okay, okay. That's right. I
The
would bring up,
song or
yeah, the song, Marty
The
Robbins.
Marty Robbins song, yeah.
okay.
Um,
Oh,
it's got an
hon,
El
I
Paso,
just
and it had what's the Merle Haggard one they do? Mama Tried.
Okay. imagine
sorry
Bob
to
singing it.
interrupt, Aaron, but I wanted to let Philip know that today is Danny's birthday.
Oh, no wonder he's coming. I
Yeah.
was trying to figure out why he was coming.
Well, that and he got a new car, so
Yeah.
yay for Danny.
Well, maybe I'll go out and
New
get him
car,
a cake or something.
Birthday. He wouldn't really want a cake, but if you get something we would like.
We got to do Pink Floyd Animals with him.
He
while
doesn't
he's
like sweet
out.
stuff. He doesn't even want his. Mom used to make him a cherry pie for his birthday.
Okay. Well, I'll go get
She
him a
also
cherry
used
pie
to give
then.
him a big old thing of pickles for, I think, Christmas.
I like the idea of doing normal things with Danny just to see if it'll fly. Just See
Okay.
if it'll work.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So Aaron, why don't we make this a snake draft? Why don't you give us our number 2 now? The snake sequence.
I'll go Rift by Fish.
Okay.
That's
Studio album.
Yeah, it's a studio album. It's sort of a concept album. It's maybe their best studio album. Probably not my favorite, but their best.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think I joked with you one time because I was at the dollar store and I found a number of Fish studio albums at the dollar store, and I was like just kind of riffing on that while Lisa was walking around looking at labels on things and or wheeling around, and but that's not what it's all about. The studio albums are not what it's all about with Fish or the Dead, really. I mean, they did produce them and everything, but if that's the take you're going to make on them, then you're totally missing the whole point. It's always the live performances, really.
Yeah.
But in this instance, you found one, the studio album of original songs, I assumed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go with this is a album. I always liked Susie and the Banshees. We had Herman, the Talinare, and Terry from the band. Shit.
Nasty. What? Something nasty.
Cheap and nasty. So Juju, I knew songs off of it like Arabian Nights and Night Shift and Monitor, but I hadn't heard the whole album until he brought it to our show, and I have to admit that that's probably, if you like this band, that's probably the preeminent album for Susie and the Banshees. If you're a fan, then I really feel like that's the best album, especially Night Shift. That it's dark. It's like so dark, just so sinister. That it's the gothiest of the goth. It really is. So I would say Juju would be my number 2. What about you, Lise?
My number 2 is the first album I ever owned, The Monkees' Greatest Hits.
Monkees' Greatest Hits. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't understand a lot of it. For instance, I just thought Teddy Bear was a fun song about teddy bears. Turns out it was a fun song about being a hoe, a male hoe. Men can be sluts, people. I still like the song, though. So, yeah.
Well, of course, we saw Mickey Dolenz last year.
Right. And that was a really, really good experience.
Yeah.
He told some great stories. He shared music both with and without the Monkees.
Did
And
he
it was
sing
really
the song?
Teddy Bear? No, he did not.
No, but he did. I think he did Purple Haze. He did a lot of stuff that was like not monkey stuff. He did Sgt. Pepper's. I think he did Sgt. Pepper. It's like because the Monkees, you think of them as like a TV creation, but really they were really steeped with.
They did become a band.
Yeah,
they were assembled for a show, but they became a band.
Like they hung out with John Lennon and stuff like that.
Yeah. And so he kind of would preface a story about John Lennon and the Beatles with a song by the Beatles.
It was fun, but it was another one of those legacy artists. I guess that I would make an exception in what I talked about earlier and not going to see bands of a certain age, but for something like that was cool. You know?
Yeah, and the place where we went is more of it's both a music and a story venue.
It was Ludlow Garage.
Yeah, Ludlow Garage.
The new iteration of Ludlow Garage, not the
Right,
one where
right.
the Allman Brothers recorded.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
Right.
not the same place.
It's the same
Well,
location,
Yeah, but it's very different.
they
Yeah, I
rebuilt.
knew it had been closed down for like decades.
Yeah.
Right, right. And they opened up maybe 10 years ago, I guess. And then we weren't even aware of it for the first couple of years. There's a restaurant upstairs and there's the venue downstairs.
So Lisa goes again.
Lisa goes again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, the second Greatest Hits album I ever owned. I did owe some other, a couple of Broadway shows, that kind of thing. But yeah, the Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, I would listen to that over and over while working. It was one of the only musics that I really kind of, it calmed me, it evened me out. Let's just go with that. It kind of evened me out, so I didn't get all and I also didn't get all
Right. You got
Yeah.
Operator.
Right. Operator.
That's
Love that song. I
Who's
love the
the
Who's the
story
race car
behind.
driver one?
Oh yeah, that's in there. The race car driver.
Dad Leroy Brown.
Yeah, Leroy Brown and the other
Time
one,
in a Bottle.
Jim and Time in a
Don't
Bottle.
mess around with Jim.
Yeah.
Don't mess around with Jim. Leroy Brown. I can't remember every. Time in a Bottle.
In the wind.
Yeah.
You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with Jim.
We saw AJ. I guess it's been 2 years or so now.
Yeah, AJ
His son.
Croce.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And he was doing, he did mostly his father's music. Did he do a little bit of his own music? I don't
It was
remember.
mostly the theme
Yeah,
of the
it
concert
was
was Croce on Croce or something.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Doing Croce. So.
Yeah. Jim, telling stories about his dad to an extent. I do like the storyteller concerts better than the straight concerts because just straight like an hour of music is kind of difficult for me sometimes.
Yeah.
I get bored or I get tired or I get, I just get really tell a freaking story.
Well, they do. Actually, the lyrics do tell a story sometimes. But sometimes they don't make any sense. Which
Right.
leads me to my top one. Physical Graffiti, Led Zeppelin. There's enough music there to while away an hour or so, a little bit more than an hour of my desert island time. Plus, there's night music. There's day music in the lights. There's we talked about the custard pie, the bracket that we talked about. I could go back and forth. It has to be a Led Zeppelin album. We talked, I love Presence. I love almost all the albums with the exception of Into the Outdoor, but Physical Graffiti is loaded with enough music to blissfully kill an hour and a half or so.
Instead, you get Coda.
Instead, you get Coda. I don't hate Coda. It's kind of not, I don't hate Coda.
A veritable showcase of percussion.
Yes. Wow, I think you're quoting me. But there you go. Physical Graffiti. It's back to you, Aaron.
No, I've got it narrowed down to one of 4 Frank Zappa albums. Either One Size Fits All, Shake Your Booty, Apostrophe, or Hot Rats.
Okay. So
I'm going to go Shake Your Booty right now.
Shake Your Booty. Okay. And we're going to be doing that. Spoiler alert. We're going to be doing that in about a month or so, a little bit more.
The Shake Your Booty?
Yeah.
by Zappa?
So get your
Okay.
paper knife out and get ready to frost a cake.
Mhm. Okay.
So what are there any tracks at all on there that we might recognize blindly? Do you think?
You might recognize some from me having played them in high school, but
Yeah.
you might recognize Jewish Princess or Bobby Brown Goes Down.
I think so. I think I know Jewish Princess. It's a cover. It shows Frank with the shake kind of a headdress on or something, right?
Yeah. He's wearing it on the back cover too, but he's smoking a cigarette in a cigarette holder.
Sounds about right.
And shake like Arabian shake, and your booty is YERBOUTI. Your booty.
Okay. All right. Well, we're looking forward to that.
You get Bob Dylan impersonations. There's a lot going on in this album.
Okay.
Jewish Princess, you get kazoo.
Well, damn. That right there is enough to go out. And
I'm all a twin.
I already
Twitter.
mentioned a paper knife.
Mhm.
I'm a moron, and this is my wife. She's frosting a cake with a paper knife. Oh,
Yeah, I can imagine that went well.
you remember those commercials?
Mm.
Bum, 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 bum. Frosting so thick and rich, you can frost it with a paper knife.
I do recall that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I recently found out that when you're using store-bought frosting, you should whip it up some before you frost the cake.
Whip it good.
Yes, whip it good.
Shape it up.
Yeah.
Get straight.
To get a decent
forward.
shape,
Move
whip
ahead.
it up.
Try to detect
So
it.
what
not too
I'm
late
thinking the next
to
time
whip it.
I make a cake,
Whip it
I
good.
am going to buy 2 bottles, 2 jars of 2 cans of frosting, and I'm going to crumb coat with the first one, a really thin layer of crumb coat, put it back in the fridge, and then actually frost it with the whipped up frosting. And see what that does for the frosting, because usually my frosting is what am I going to say?
Step on a crack.
A little bit tragic. It's like just serve the cake, ignore the decoration.
Yeah.
I think Aaron sang.
But
You
yes.
sang enough of that song for us to get flagged by now. I think. Aaron.
Right.
That's okay.
It's entirely possible, but we can always edit.
I
When
don't
the,
really
YouTube
care.
when the YouTube flag your song, you must whip
Just
it.
whip it.
Okay. And recently our niece did her Make-A-Wish trip, and she got to go meet Devo.
Nice of you to join us,
that's
Otto.
exciting.
He was
Hi,
snoozing under my
Otto.
chair.
Good of us.
Yeah.
Good of you to show us the
He
facial
says,
side.
"Scratch
of
me,
your,
scratch
anatomy.
behind my ears, Aaron. You are my servant.
It's already happening.
Scratch behind my ears, servant."
You couldn't be bothered earlier.
I think the squirrels
Hey,
are
there was a squirrel.
Well, you never know. He might be looking at a bear. You never know.
The neighbors
Yeah,
cranked
right.
up the music some. I think the squirrels are less.
Yeah, I don't hear
Probably
the
ran
birds as
for
much
it.
as we did earlier
Yeah.
either. Well,
Have we done you good?
am I good? I'm good.
What's next?
Well, the only thing I had left for our guests was an Elite 8. I don't know if you
Okay,
guys want to
well,
do
let
it
me-
or if you want to just cut it
Let me
short.
talk about something that I want to do real quick.
Okay.
Okay. And I sent a message out on a friend's thread for their podcast, King Joker and Queen Harley. But what I would like to do is on I would like to have guests similar to the way we do the movies, where they come on and they say their favorite movie in the subject, and then they talk about that movie. I would like to do the same thing with guests and have them say what their favorite song that has a remake is. So to qualify, the song has to have a remake, at least one. You can highlight more than one if you want. But you take this song and you talk about the remake and whether you like the remake better or the original. And so each guest would bring on at least one song. you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you need.
What do you
okay.
think, Aaron?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So we will set a date and get people to propose their songs on the thread. Okay.
In that
Well,
order, I'd wait till they
well-
propose songs and then set a date.
Okay.
Well, here's what.
Well, you have more experience on the whole, when they propose their movies thing.
Well, here's what we should do though, because if we only have 3 people on the show, we'd have 3 songs. So I think what we should do is we should take all comers, whether they're going to be on it or not,
Uh-huh.
and take those songs.
So then yeah.
Because otherwise you're not going to have enough songs.
So are we going to create a new thread, or are we just going to put the same posts on a couple of different threads?
I don't know yet.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Because
Down
I'm not good at the whole, threads thing.
Well, we'll look. I'll.
Because I want to include both our HH, or RRH,
Yeah.
and the Jeremy and Harvey.
Well, the first thing that
threads.
Jeremy said, okay, when we brought up your idea, is that, oh, well, I already have a remakes bracket.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, well, this is
This
not
is
the same
different.
thing.
This is not a bracket.
This is actually.
And I'll maybe send Aaron or Jeremy a separate message saying this is not a bracket. This is more of a review situation.
But the thing, like with the movies, the thing that got me was that people had nominated movies, and I'd watch the movies, and then they just blow off the podcast and not do any work,
Didn't show up.
which sounds like I'm being an ass, but maybe I am. But it's like that was a lot of work, and I watched a bunch of shit I didn't like.
Right.
It's like, so no, if you're not going to be on. But in this instance, with the music, I don't think we get enough music if we didn't accept every nominee, basically.
Okay.
whether it's
Well,
gonna be on
how
or
about this? I'll write the post.
not.
Okay. And basically it says, hey, come join us on YUH and talk about remakes.
Otto, come up here.
Talk about remade songs.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that has an awful remake or a favorite song that has a much better remake? Tell us about it. You can bring 1 to 3 songs, and
I claim Blinded
and
by
if-
the Light. Manfred Mann's
Okay.
Earth Band version is better than
Okay.
the Bruce Springsteen version.
got ya. And you can be the first one to post your choice.
Well, here's a thought. Let's try to involve some of our ASN friends that we've not really interacted with yet.
Okay.
As well.
Okay,
As well.
honey.
Yeah.
Can I finish the
Yeah.
post?
Sure.
Thank you. Hey, now I have to start over because I lost
There
my
he is.
place.
Chewbacca. Otto.
Okay.
Otto.
Yes, Otto, or the resident Chewbacca of the podcast. Okay. What is it?
He's just a visitor. He's not a resident.
Please join YUH to talk about your favorite remade song. Bring a song that you like and has an awful remake, or bring a song that you don't like and has a great remake. You're welcome to join us. As soon as we get a few options, we'll start trying to set a date. Or we could we could propose 3 dates at the. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But basically, that's the post.
By remake, you mean a cover version?
Yes, a cover. Thank you. Instead of a remake, I'll do a cover because movies are remakes. Songs
we only
are
get
covers.
we only get to nominate one.
No, 1, 2,
I'll
3.
change my nomination. Okay.
1 to 3. Okay.
The
So
next one is Tricky Black Steel.
okay.
A cover of
And
Public Enemy,
once
Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos.
Once we've had a chance to listen to all the songs that are proposed, we will set a date for the podcast. You are welcome to listen to all the songs or just stick to
We'll
your
create a
own.
playlist.
Please put a little, this is why I like it in your proposal, just in case you can't make the scheduled podcast. How's that?
My number
Something
3
to that
would be-
effect.
My number
It's
3
going
will be
to-
an a cappella Fish song, either
Yeah.
Space
It's-
Oddity or Freebird.
It's going to be acapella Freebird.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's going to be way less disjointed and make more sense. Because I'll probably rewrite it 8 times because that's what I do. Yep.
All right, so there's the clarion call
And then-
cast across the podscape.
And then my vaunted podcast guru will post the post on all the threads he wants to and ask them to come to YUH to say what those posts are or wherever you want to send them
Right.
for that
We'll
particular thread.
collect the evidence
Okay.
and put it all in the lab.
Okay.
Put it all in the chat lab.
So that's that. Now, are we going to do an Elite 8 tonight? We have Elite 8 celebrities' favorite albums.
Are you interested in that, Aaron? You want to?
What do you mean celebrity's favorite album?
Okay, I went out and found different celebrities who identified their favorite albums, like a Desert Island collection. Does that pique your curiosity, or are you feeling like?
Let's
Or do
do
we
it.
want to save it for? Okay, good.
Well, do you want to save it for if our
Do you
guest
want me
decides to
to-
come back?
No.
I'll think of something else.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to be the host on this one, but I'm also going to be a participant.
Okay.
Ooh, naughty. Okay. Celebrities' favorite albums, Elite 8. Mae Whitman's Pink Floyd's The Wall versus Nikki Glazer's Counting Crows, August and Everything After.
The Wall. Not a fan of Counting Crows.
I'm going with the Wall too. I think that the Counting Crows are one of those teacher's pet bands or celebrities, like Adam, what's his name, like hobnobs with all these celebrities around Hollywood, so they all really just love him because they know him. Although I like some of their music, okay, to be honest, but the Wall is like.
Yeah, The Wall.
Okay.
I'm going to agree.
So
that's
that's
a
a
sweep.
Me.
Get out the room.
And Mae Whitman is cool. I like her as an actor.
I bought a room specifically for podcast sweeps because some people find my usual broom, which I do use to
Take his fucking
know.
hat off. Yeah.
to clean up cat litter, so they found it to be
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Second one.
Okay. Sean Doolittle's Metallica, Master of Puppets, or Jeff Lynne's The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds.
That sounds.
I'm gonna totally upset Aaron and go with Master of Puppets.
Giving Lisa the,
I figured you'd do.
I gotta go with Pet Sounds too. I mean, I'm not, in spite of the fact that I've, over the years of marriage, heard quite a bit of Metallica, mostly at between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning,
Well, I know Aaron.
while I was trying to sleep.
There's every reason
So-
to do so.
Beach Boys. Beach Boys. Okay. Now, the next one, Christian Bale's Happy Mondays, Bummed. Okay, which one's the band? Happy Mondays?
Happy Mondays. is
Happy
banned.
Mondays is the
And the
band.
album is Bummed. Okay. Versus Denzel Washington's Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
What's going on?
Oh,
But
absolutely.
Shout out to the late Ray Henry for the Happy Mondays.
Honestly, I don't even know for sure if I've ever heard a Happy Mondays song. So
What's that song?
I have to go with What's Going On.
I love that happy. I think it's the Happy Monday. Is that? Maybe it's not.
24-hour party people.
Okay, now I've heard that. I'm still going with Marvin Gaye. That did not convince me otherwise.
I'm thinking of it's a little souvenir of a terrible year. You heard it?
That one.
Okay, never mind. All right, so
It's been
what's
said.
going on? I'm gonna go with what's going on too, because obviously I'm hazy on what the hell I'm talking about.
No one's really, really shocked, huh?
Sexual healing on that album.
Don't know.
It's the song What's Going On. No, they're picking albums. It was the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's older than sexual. Maybe not though. Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Next section. Bob Odenkirk enjoys the replacements. Sorry, Ma, forgot to take out the trash. Versus Drew Barrymore, who enjoys the Go-Go's Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beat, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna go replacements.
Okay.
I'm going Girl Power, Drew Barrymore, the Go-Go's. Hun?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beat.
Okay. So, now we have our final four.
Incidentally, if you like one celebrity over the other, that can tip the scale too, because you have a matchup of Drew Barrymore versus Denzel Washington. So
Yeah.
Right.
Or Bob Odenkirk, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, we have The Wall versus Pet Sounds.
Hmm. Hmm. I hear Bob Meager from across the street returning.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. We're going to get into our block of Willie.
This is
and,
our unintended, our completely unintended soundtrack.
Raisin in the Sun.
Please do not hit us for
Maybe.
copyright
Do you
infringement.
still-
We
do you
can't
still hear it? I
control the
turned down-
neighbors.
I turned the sensitivity down on my mic. Do you still hear it?
Not as clearly, but
No.
yes.
Yeah,
So,
we're hearing, but not as much.
wow, that's a sophisticated mic.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I mean, we're hearing like the music and mumbling, but I don't think you could say, I don't think
How
it
about-
could be a copyright.
How about now?
Yeah.
Much better.
The bomb
It's better.
stage.
It's better. We're gonna let we're gonna let the
We're gonna
chips
let it
fall where they
ride,
may.
and if they tag us, they tag us.
I'll just be closer to the mic.
Right. Okay, the final four: The Wall versus Pet Sounds. Did you vote yet, Aaron?
I'll go Pet Sounds.
Okay,
That's a tough
me
one.
too. It is,
Well,
but I like something a little more contemporary.
20 years ago, I'd have said The Wall.
Absolutely.
Pet Sounds is older than The Wall.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Not the.
I'm okay with
Pet
that.
Sounds is a lot older than The Wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm gonna throw
Still,
my cursory
I like the Beach Boys better than. I'm just gonna say it. I like the Beach Boys better.
I'm my
Done.
my
It's just a
vote don't count.
masterpiece of an album.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
vote don't count, but I'm gonna go with The Wall.
Okay. Nice of you to give them a
Well, I gotta say that. That's my saying. My
I
vote
mean,
don't count. But I'm gonna,
I say The Wall's not as good as Dark Side of the Moon, so
well, I agree with that too. But
Okay. What's going on versus Beauty and the Beat?
what's going on?
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Aaron on that.
What's going
I'm gonna throw one to the Go-Go's. Beauty and the Beat.
All right, so we have our championship.
Okay. Beach Boys versus Marvin Gaye.
Mm.
Or let's
Pet
see.
Sounds
Now, hold
versus
on.
What's Going
Pet
On.
Sounds is who? It's
Okay.
Jeff Lynne
Uh-huh.
versus Denzel,
Who is Jeff Lynne again?
lead singer of
ELO.
ELO.
Okay. Beach Boys versus Marvin Gaye. I mean, it kind of depends on the mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood to
Also the Wallflowers.
dance and
Or-
party,
Not the Traveling
Oh.
Wilburys.
and that's nice, hon.
Yeah.
If I'm in the mood to dance and party, that's one thing. If I'm in the mood to pet Philip, I'd be
Fair.
more Marvin Gaye. But I think I'm gonna, since I only pet Philip so many times, so many hours a day, I'm gonna go with Pet Sounds from the
Talking
Beach
about
Boys.
hours a day. Hours.
Because he's a good boy.
Okay, maybe minutes. You want to cut it down to
Now,
actual time
who
frame?
pets who more? Does Aaron pet Otto more than you pet me, or what?
Depends. I don't know, Aaron.
Certain times of the day, Otto does demand pets. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he'll roll over on his back and I have to scratch his belly.
And Philip and I,
That's similar to our technique, but I don't want to get too far into it. But
well, he is ticklish and that
First,
can be fun.
first we go
They're
nose
both ticklish.
asshole. Then no wait.
Right. But the likelihood is it's probably, since you don't have Aaron or
And his
Otto all
nose
the
is really
time,
cold on my ass.
and we have I have Philip all the time, I'm going to say it might be comparable amount of time.
all right, so let's get
You
back.
didn't hear my,
Back to the
you didn't hear
subject.
my his nose is really cold on my asshole joke. I don't think. Did you?
No, I think that went
I
under
think
the
I
radar.
heard it.
You
I
turned
just
down
ignored
the
it.
sensitivity too low for us to
Yeah.
detect that. I think.
I turned it back up.
All right, well, that's good because we would not want to miss that. So thank
Okay,
you for.
so we're at pet sounds versus
reiterating.
what's going on. I've chosen pet sounds.
Okay.
So you two.
I don't
Yeah.
think I chose yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pet sounds.
All right.
And I didn't vote for Pet Sounds the whole thing, but I think I'm going to go now because it is a classic and it's
Yeah.
universally accepted. So, master.
So, of celebrity favorite albums, we have gone Pet Sounds, and who loved Pet Sounds?
Pet Sounds was the favorite of Jeff Lynne, who was
Okay.
our only actual musician / celebrity.
Right.
So it makes sense. It makes sense.
All right.
So, all right.
Yay.
So, remarkably, we anticipated going 30 minutes and we actually filled the whole damn hour again, like we always do. So,
Well, we enjoy talking to each other.
yeah, we have a good time. All right. All right, Aaron. So we will reconvene after our trip to Louisville, and feel free to bring Otto again because he brings so much energy to the proceeding. And all right, you have a good rest of your day.
Who's a good boy? Say something, Otto.
There he goes. He's perking up.
Otto, speak.
Howl for me, buddy.
Now, Otto,
He's like, what the hell are you doing, you crazy
he
human?
wants to give you a kiss. Look at that.
Smoochy boochies. Snoochie
There,
boochies.
oh, there we
Aw.
go. That's perfect. We'll end on that.
He needs a haircut around his eyeballs.
Yeah. Right. Let's see here. Out
Did
we
you
go.
I think I just heard a dog fart.
Of course.
They've been known to do that.
Yeah.
No, I've
Um,
smelled him.
And of course, a lot of people blame their